Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katina and I am the creator of Live Life Learn. I created this channel because I am on a debt-free journey and I wanted to take you guys along with me. So if you're interested in videos like this, starting debt-free journeys, documentation of journeys, this is the place to be. I have a wealth of information that I wanted to share with you guys about how things are going with my journey. So today I am going to be sharing with you guys my March. Yes, it's still March. Yes, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my March goals. And yes, I know we're almost halfway through March, but that's okay. It's not too late to start your goals any time of the month, right? I'm just a little late. I actually start my goals typically at the beginning of the month, but I'm a little late with sharing with you guys what my goals are. And actually, this is my first video in which I share my goals with you guys. So I thought about this and I think that I want to start sharing just monthly goals with you guys on what I anticipate happening, what my goals are, milestones that I want to reach and things of such, right? So actually with this video, I have my little computer, of course, and I wanted to show you guys how I track these goals, how I plan them out. I use my Excel spreadsheet, but let me just say, if you do not have a computer with Excel on it or whatever the case may be, it's okay. You can definitely document and track your goals on paper. That's how I started initially, and to be honest with you, I still use my planner to do my monthly planning and also goals. So I kind of do both of them, my computer and also my planner, but I like to use my Excel spreadsheets because it just makes things a little bit more organized for me, and I love the format of the spreadsheet choices that it provides for me. But anyways, I want to show you guys how I track my monthly goals, what I am aiming for for the month of March. I have some very ambitious financial goals, okay? They are very ambitious. I've already started those goals, at least a few of them that I wanted to share with you guys. But anyways, I'm going to take you guys to another spot in my house, to my table, and show y'all what and how I track my goals for the month to month. Okay guys, so I made it to my table, and you know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I be in a fight with the light, okay? I'm either fighting with natural light or the light in my house, but I am trying to figure out this whole lighting situation as it relates to filming. I'm a little amateur, okay? And I'm learning as I go. And so I'm not really sure how well y'all can see my laptop here, but I just wanted to at least show you how I start my goals on a month-to-month basis. And you guys, this is the first time that I have used this spreadsheet for goals. I typically use my planner, which is not in front of me at the moment, and I just simply would write things down. But I stumbled upon this particular template on Excel when I was just kind of messing around with my Excel. I have so much to offer in terms of templates, and I found a few that I really enjoy using. So we're going to start with March. I love how you can just simply go in here and adjust the months. It will give you that option to do so. But yes, so let's chat about March's goal. So for the month of March, I'm going to skim over here. Hopefully you guys can see it. If you can't see it, I'll tell you about it. But I have my goals and priorities on this side over here. And let me just tell you about those because it's so small and I'm looking at my camera to see how it looks from my perspective, and it's rather small, but that's okay. We're going to talk about it, okay? I have for my goals and priorities here, I have top of the list here, and this has nothing to do with finances, and maybe it does, I don't know. But one of my one of my goals, they're both financial and personal goals. But anyways, this first one is to continue to drink a gallon of water a day. So I started drinking a gallon of water a day about 3 months ago. I did it because I felt like my body was really in need of more hydration And I wanted to see how differently I would feel if I started to drink a gallon of water a gallon of water per day. So I started this water journey, me and my journeys. I started this water journey, if you will, okay, of drinking a gallon of water per day. And actually, y'all, it's been pretty good. I've been doing very well. I've been consistent, with the exception of 1 week, and I'll tell y'all about that one. But I have been really good with drinking my gallon of water a day. I purchased a gallon of water from Walmart, Target, and Fresh Time Market, just 3 different places here. Why, I don't know. But I have a strategy on how I can get through a gallon of water per day, and it's been working for me, and I really enjoy it. So drinking all this water like this has really helped me a lot. The first 3 weeks was extremely hard. I couldn't stay out of the bathroom to save my life. But I feel like it's really helped my body become stronger, and things like that. And also, it has really helped my skin tremendously. And I feel like it's really kind of flushing me a lot, and I really enjoy that as well. But yes, that's a goal. I like to keep that on the list because that's important to me, to continue to be consistent with the water, the gallon of water per day. I feel like if you're consistent in one area of your life, you can definitely transfer that energy of consistency to the next area of your life in which you're struggling to be consistent. My other personal goal here, all my personal goals are first, is morning stretching and workout for an hour. This is really important to me as well with all of these goals. I do a morning stretch, and I like to put this on my goal list. I was putting it in my planner before I started this whole process here. I do morning stretches in the morning in a workout, and it's about an hour. Sometimes I'll get lost in the stretching, and I'll be stretching for a whole hour. I do yoga. I focus on a little bit of core strength through Pilates, but it's been helping me a lot mentally, and also physically. So this is also a goal and priority for me as well. It helps me to be consistent with everything else that I am trying to do. And it helps me to stay a little bit less stressed. So this is extremely important goal for me on a monthly basis as well, every day. So my financial goals, okay, we finally arrived at financial goals. My financial goal is 2-prong, okay, maybe 3-prong, I'm not sure. But I'm going to flip over to a different little spreadsheet that I created that explains my financial goals, and those 2 things that I'm focused on a lot this month. And this is the start of goals, because it's a little bit longer than I would hope for, but that's okay. I don't want to get overwhelmed with my goals, so I had to stretch this one out. So one of my top priority goals is to pay off my car. As you can see, I created a spreadsheet. If you can see, I created a spreadsheet, and it just shows my car payoff. I don't know, I'm going to bring it closer. But my car payoff sinking fund is what I've created at the top of the month. And I have a start date and a finish date. So, oops, I switched it. Hold on, you guys. So I actually started this goal on the 11th, right? I started it on this month, March 11th. I have a finish date. The finish savings date is May 20th here, okay? And I'm doing the savings on a bi-weekly basis. So you guys, I hate car notes, okay? I don't like them. They just bother my spirit so much when it gets close to the end of them being paid off. I've had this car note for way too long. And right now I'm at a point now I'll do whatever it takes, almost whatever it takes to pay it off. I'm supposed to have this car paid off by the end of the year. But girl, let me tell you something. Girls and guys, let me tell you something. I'm not waiting that long because I don't have the patience for it anymore. My patience has run out for this car note. This car loan, I should say. My patience are gone. They gone. So I said, listen, I'm not taking this to the end of the year. We can't do that. I'm not interested in doing so. So what I decided to do is to divide this car balance. My car balance is around $2,900. Don't know if you can see that, but that's what that says there. So the balance is roughly around $2,900. I've already saved $420 of that. And so let's see here. I've saved $420 of that. My current saving goals is $2,900. I still need to save about $22,480. I love this spreadsheet because it does a complete breakdown for you. Okay, it's really nice. It breaks things down in a very nice way. So I still owe, I still actually have $2,480 to save. And then if you just, down here at the bottom, it says savings detail plan. So it flushes out the details for you, the spreadsheet. And I love it so much because it calculates it all for you. It gives you a nice little pie chart that you can follow up here as well. This little pie chart that shows you how much you have left. So you can see this is the $420, which is the lighter green that I've already saved thus far. And this whole dark green here represents the amount that I still need to save to achieve this $2,900 goal, okay? Pay off my car. So at the bottom here, it's broken down for me. Let's see, hold on a second. It has did a breakdown for me, really nice savings detail breakdown here at the bottom, in which if I save on for 10 weeks, if I save, I don't know if that's accurate, $48, I think that's wrong. But I think if I save $48 for 10 weeks, it'll get me where I need to be. I'm not sure on that, you guys. But what I did was, for a bi-weekly perspective, if I save $485 every 2 weeks, bi-weekly for 5 weeks, 5 bi-weeklies, it'll get me where I need to be in terms of reaching my $2,900 goal to pay off my car. I had planned, and the plan is to have this car paid off the end of May. I have a specific date. Now, the finished savings date is the 20th here. I'm not okay, but I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway. I actually am taking it to the end of May. Actually, I'm taking it to May 30th to pay this off. So how will I do that? So I think it's important when you're setting goals to establish how you're going to achieve a goal, right? So that's one of the things that I do at the top of the month. I literally take this whole process seriously. I sit down, I think about how am I going to achieve a goal, okay? How will that happen? So what I did was I took the balance. Actually, I took the payoff amount for the car, and I added just a few more dollars extra to it because it still accrues interest, daily interest. And so I took the payoff amount and I divided that by 3 months, March, April, May, right? So roughly I would need to pay around $1,000 per month for those 3 months of March, April, and May to have this car paid off. That is the goal. So what I'm doing right now for my second job, I am saving $1,000 per month. And so each month I am going to make a payment of $1,000. My car payment is actually $270 per month. But again, I don't have the time for that no more. My patience has worn thin and out with this car loan. So I just simply told myself, listen, you take what the balance is, you divide it by 3 and make it happen. And so for me, it's like $1,000 a month. So $1,000 for March, April, and May, and this car the loan will be done. It will be paid off, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. So the other goal that I have here that's a little bit ambitious for me, and these are very ambitious goals because I have bills to pay too. I'm still paying my mortgage. I still have other bills to pay that I'm dealing with, got family and things like that. But my other goal is a home project goal, okay? This is my little home project goal here, okay? I've created a sinking fund for this project as well. This goal is going to start on the 25th of March and it's going to go through June 17th of this year. We need a new AC unit, and that's the joys of being a homeowner. Being a homeowner is not what it's all cracked up to be. So the whole notion of owning a home is the American dream. I beg to differ on that one, okay? Because it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work that you have to contend with. But we need to have a new AC unit installed immediately before it gets too hot outside. It's still rather cool, but we know here in St. Louis it'd be hot as hell in the summertime. The humidity be up and up. It'd be up and it's stuck, okay? So I sat with my husband and figured out a plan on how we're going to achieve this goal of saving at minimum $3,000 for an AC unit, and we need to have this finished by June 17th. Honestly, you guys, we had a quote and it was like $4,000 for an AC unit. And so, but I decided to start with 3,000 because I felt like it was a bit more feasible for me mentally. A little bit more feasible for me mentally to come up with a plan for the 3,000. And I feel like we reached this 3,000 milestone. It won't be no problems coming up with the rest of the 1,000. Okay. So this is going to be kind of like running simultaneously with me paying off my car. So that's why I said that the goals are ambitious, because I have two major goals. I'm trying to pay off a car, and we're also trying to get this AC unit done. So let's do the math. That's 3 and 3. That's $6,000 that we're trying to pull together March, April, May, and then into June. Okay. So I also did the same format with this particular goal as well, in which we had to go in and I got the start dates and the end dates for this particular spreadsheet. So the 25th is the start date for the AC unit savings. The finish date is the 17th, and I'm going to be saving bi-weekly. I need about $3,000. Prior savings is 0. I have not started saving for this project yet because it starts on the 25th of this month, my little savings goal here. And then I still need to come up with this $3,000. So we're going to start that on the 25th, like I said. I did a breakdown of this one as well, a savings plans detail. I'm not looking at the weekly savings because I don't get paid weekly. I get paid bi-weekly, okay? And my husband, he gets paid weekly, but we're working together to pull this money together. So bi-weekly, we need to save around $429 bi-weekly, and for about 7 weeks, okay? 7 bi-weeklies, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Anyways, that will get us to our goal of $3,000. So I get the concept of the spreadsheet. I really enjoy how it fleshes things out. It makes things a little bit easier. It provides a visual of the pie chart, in which I really like. So once you start to make progress, for an example, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I've saved $500. It will prompt this little gadget to change the pie chart. It should. Yes. So if I would have already saved 500, it would have just kind of like cut out a piece of the pie for me to show that I've made some progress towards the savings, right? But because I haven't done that yet, I'm keeping it at 0, and it's going to motivate me to keep it going with this right here. Okay. So just to kind of show you guys what my two major financial goals are, is paying off my car and buying an AC unit for the house before it gets too hot. And that is an expense in itself. So back to my calendar for March goals here. The way that I'm going to achieve this goal, again, is through my part-time job. It's just really saving my all of my checks from my part-time job and putting it towards the sinking funds for the AC unit in my car. I'm already on a good start for my car. Also, I will be earning extra money by any means necessary. That's within my means. That makes sense. Okay. So I have some other ideas on how I can earn extra money. For me, I refuse to finance an AC unit. I had a conversation with my husband, and I ain't financing shit else if I don't have to, no time soon. So I figured, you know what? These goals are not unreachable. They're very reachable. And with planning, you can do it. We can do it with great planning. And so I decided that we were going to pay cash for the AC unit, right? We get a discount if we pay cash. And so that's exactly what's going to happen. We're paying cash for the unit. We could finance it, but hell no, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not interested in financing none of that. Okay. My other goal is we have a basement project that we're working on for the month. And that is a personal goal and a financial goal in itself. We're going to be repainting our basement and throwing up some drywall as well, because I'm trying to get my nail studio together in my basement by the summer. And then there's a book that I need to finish reading, which is Why Willpower Doesn't Work. That is another personal goal of mine as well. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to run that by you guys and show you what my personal goals look like for the month of March. So far, so good. Oh, And speaking of goals, I did achieve one, y'all. I had a huge goal to take a trip to Pensacola Beach, Florida. We left on the 5th of March and we came back on the 10th. Actually, no, we returned on the 9th. And I made this a business and a family vacation trip. I actually started saving. We needed about $2,000 for this trip because I took a advanced education class for nail technology, trying to invest in myself and things like that in my nail technology career as a nail technician. And so I started saving money for this class in January. Yes, I started saving money for this class in January, which was like $650. So I decided to make it a business trip as well as a short family vacation, okay, in which we drove 11 hours to get there. It was a very long drive. And so it was good though, except for the hotel. We stayed in Hotel Transylvania, and it's not the one that's the animated film that's really good. This was Hotel Trashylvania, okay? Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. They actually charged my card up to the limit when I was there. They was only supposed to charge us for one night, but they ended up charging my card to the max. I had a zero balance when we arrived at the hotel, and they charged my card 4 separate occasions, you guys. It was a hot ass mess. I was on the phone with Discover like 7 times. I swear, I feel like when Discover looked at the call in log or whatever, or however they do it, they saw my damn name pop up, okay? So it was a hot mess. They maxed out my credit card. I was furious about it, and I'm glad I took my Discover with me because I feel like if I had not used my Discover, I would be fighting with this damn hotel today. But Discover, I truly appreciate them. They came through for me, and all of these charges that they put on my card that was unnecessary was reversed, okay? So they got me my damn money back, all of it. And the hotel discounted our stay because of this mess that they put us in, this bind. So I was able to pay off my Discover card. I had a balance of like $512. I was successfully able to pay that off as soon as everything posted and was reversed back to my account. I paid that shit off so quick because I did not want a balance left on my card, y'all. Okay, I'm working so hard with these credit cards and trying to not use them, but I needed to have a major credit card traveling, and I'm so thankful for Discover card. Yes. I'm very thankful for Discover and all of the work that they did to reverse these unnecessary charges and give me my damn money back. Okay? So this was a great trip outside of the Hotel Trashylvania that I'm going to write a review about. And other than that, we were able to come in under budget. We actually was under budget. We saved about $2,200 in a very short window for this trip. And so we came back home with some money, y'all. I'm super excited. So we actually were under budget by $450, and I was so happy. I tracked everything, y'all. I tracked every single thing on a spreadsheet. I broke it all down by gas, food, entertainment, and hotel. And I was able to, for the first time, I have never did anything like that. I've never tracked anything, okay, in that way. But I was able to track every single penny that we had spent. And I'm actually going to see if I can find it very quickly. But I tracked everything, y'all, which was really nice. It was a new thing for me. So I actually found another template on Excel. And I created a business family vacation trip budget. And I had the capability of tracking every single line item here. The amount of gas that we spent, to the food, to the nail supplies that I purchased in the hotel and entertainment. So we actually spent $1,799.81 for the trip. And we had $2,250. So we were under budget. Oh my gosh, this was so exciting. By $450.19. I kept every single receipt. And when I got home, I plugged all the receipts in and got a complete overview of how we spent our money. And it's amazing. So I'm excited. I'm trying something new and different. I'm trying to be more consistent. more focused with budgeting and goal setting and things like that. And so, yes, I am excited about it. So, this is my March goals, all right? And I'm looking forward to giving you guys an update on how it's going. It will spill over into April and May and into June, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm so excited at the whole concept and thought of having my car paid off in 3 short months and us having our AC unit installed all by cash. This is truly ambitious for us, but we are up for the task, and I'm super excited for the risk that we're taking and the chances that we're taking to achieve this goal. So that completes my goals for the month of March. So let us go ahead and, of course, get into this weekly word motivator. Okay, guys, I am back with the weekly word motivator of the week. We're going to wrap up this video. So the weekly word motivator of the week is risk. Risk, R-I-S-K, is the weekly word motivator of the week. And in Spanish, it's riesgo. Riesgo is the weekly word motivator of the week. And again, that is risk. Okay, so I want to talk just a little bit about risk. I'm going to try to make this very fast. Y'all know I'm long-winded. Y'all already know I love to talk. Okay, but I want to talk about taking risk. So I have not always been a risk taker. I'm an impulsive person. Okay, I don't know if you want to call that risk or not. I don't know. But I would say things that I want to do. I would say things, risks that I want to take. But it was all in word only, okay? It was never in action. But I want to speak to you guys about how important it is to take risk. Are important, okay? We have a level of discernment, right? I believe that most people, okay, have a level of discernment, okay? So they know what risks are good risks versus risks that are not good, okay? So you can discern the difference between what is considered a good, healthy risk and a risk that's going to be a negative impact on your life, right? So I'm talking about risk in terms of taking financial risk, in terms of creating budgets and stuff like that, getting your money together, taking control of your money. And I'm also talking about like taking personal risk as well, okay? So I think that is important for us to take those risks. Risk also will also bring you out of your comfort zone. It will actually get you out of your comfort zone. You know, it is so easy, y'all, to get kind of caught up in comfort and, you know, doing the same things over and over again. And say, I know that I have this habit, okay? I'm breaking it right now. Great, you know, thankfully I'm breaking this habit. But I will often tell myself, oh, I wish I could do this, or I want to do that, but I'm not too sure how it's going to happen, or just the whole concept of saying, I wish I could and I want to, but I don't know. So what I have decided to work on this year for myself is changing my vocabulary, changing my language. And instead of saying, I wish I could, I now say, this is what I want to do, and let me figure out how I'm going to achieve it, right? Okay, it's not a difficult thing to do. You know, challenging, yes. Difficult, no. So it's all about changing your vocabulary, also changing your environment, taking the risk to do things that you truly, really want to do. And of course, it might not work out, but that's okay if it does not. And if you fail at it, it's all right. It's okay to fail at taking a risk. You just simply assess how you fail, why you fail, and how you can get back up again and start all over again, okay? That's simply all you need to do. And it may take a little time, right, to figure it out, but, you know, it's important to take risk in your life, to get out of your comfort zone, to move out of your comfort zone so that you can propel yourself a little bit higher, so that you can expand your career, so you can reach your personal goals, so you can reach your financial goals. So for an example, if you have an ambitious financial goal of maybe saving, let's just say $5,000, you know, you may have to take a risk. There's going to have to be a risk involved to achieve that goal. And what that risk is really up to you. You know, you determine the risk. You determine what that risk looks like, right? I know that us taking this trip was a financial risk. It really was. But with proper planning and saving money, we were able to take this trip to Pensacola Beach and not be stressed about it when we came back home. We was able to have the money on the front end and also able to come back with the surplus, which was amazing. So I am of the mindset right now that you need to take a risk. Okay. Whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you say that you want to do, take the risk. Okay. You would never know if it's going to work if you don't take the risk, right? All you're going to be saying to yourself is, I wish I could, I want to, but I don't know how. So I strongly encourage you guys to just simply step out on faith, right? That's what, to me, what risk is all about, depending on the risk you're trying to take. But you want to step out on faith and just simply take the risk. You never know what's going to happen if you don't try, okay? You have to try and take the risk to achieve the goal that you want to achieve, whatever that goal may be, whether it be a personal goal, a financial goal. Just simply take the risk. If you are afraid to take the risk anyway. Take the risk, be afraid, and still take the risk. I'm telling you guys, it is so important that you simply move out of your comfort zone, which is what I'm in the process of working on, is moving out of my comfort zone and taking more risks with my finances in terms of getting out of debt, just taking those big jumps and leaps, right? That I didn't believe that I could do, and also personally as well. I'm taking the risk, y'all. This is it for me. It's all about taking the risk. It's all about saying, okay, girl, is this what you want to do? Okay, how are you going to do it? How are you going to make it happen? Okay, that's the mindset I am at now. It's about, what do you want to do? How are you going to do it? How are you going to make it happen? Let's write down the plan so you can get that thing popping, right? So I just wanted to bring you guys a little words of encouragement about taking risks. Don't be afraid to take them. If you are afraid, take it anyway. Hell, you don't have nothing to lose. You have everything to learn and gain, okay? So go ahead, take the leap of faith, take the risk, and do what it is that you want to do so that you can reach higher heights and so you can be elevated in your career, whether it be personally or financially or whatever it might be, okay? Well, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to those who watch my videos. I know they're long-winded. I only do one video a week, or maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. It just depends. But thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. The more subscribers I get, the more my videos are I guess, I don't know, the more that they promote my videos YouTube. But I really, my goal, you guys, is to really help somebody else. That's what it's all about for me. I had a very hard time finding someone to help me. So that's why I started the channel, because I said, you know what, I'm going to just do the YouTube channel, make my channel, hold myself accountable. But my goal really is, my passion, my straight passion is to help other people. And I really hope that I am doing so with these videos. I'm as basic can be. This is authentic Katina. Okay, this is me, who I am. And it's such a pleasure to be able to share my story in its honesty and transparency, in hopes of helping someone else get on a debt-free journey, achieve their goals, do things without fear, or do things if they are fearful, just do it anyway. But I appreciate your time. Please, again, like the video, comment. Please leave me a little comment. I love to read comments. They make me so happy to get them. Comment and subscribe to my channel and share the video if you want to. I will appreciate all of it. But thank y'all so much. All right. And you guys have an amazing day. Be blessed and be safe. Until next time. Bye-bye.